Hi everyone, this is Vikram Shah and I'm a product consultant at Spikra. And in this webinar, we'll be going through how to create or build actionable dashboard using Zoho Analytics. So we'll wait for some time so that others also can join. So we'll start the webinar at 4:03. I hope my screen is visible now, so we can start the webinar. So in this video, in this webinar, we are going to go through about what is Zoho Analytics and how can you or me utilize the Zoho Analytics built-in tools and all the analytics tool to build an actionable dashboard. So first of all, we need to understand what is actionable dashboard. So actionable dashboard is nothing but a dashboard where we can get all the information about any particular topic or any particular fields of our businesses. And according to the data and the dashboard, we can take the action. The dashboard should give us the all the 360-degree perspective of how my or your business is going and where you should take action to improve your business. That is the actionable dashboard main features. So let's go through the agenda. So first of all, we'll go through the business scenario so that you can also get to know where and how can we implement the Zoho Analytics, and then we'll make a what makes a Zoho Analytics base tool for the dashboard automation and actionability improvement. So then we'll go through what is Zoho Analytics and what is the overview of this product. Then we'll do the data preparation. Then we'll build the dashboard and we'll show you what are the features and what are the advanced features which you can use by yourself to get to the direct achievement. So the next part is automation and sharing. So in Zoho dashboard, we have a features for automation. Automation in the sense, suppose you have some data inside one database, we can directly connect the database with the Zoho Analytics, and whenever the data gets updated inside the database, it will automatically get pushed or sync with the Zoho Analytics. And after building the Zoho Analytics dashboard and reports, you can share the dashboard and reports with multiple people who don't have access to your Zoho portal, but still they can see and they can interact with the dashboard and reports so that they also get to know about how what is going on inside your business. So and also, we'll go through the live demo flow so that you can also understand how you can create the dashboard by yourself, or you can by with the help of our Spikra team, you can build your Zoho Analytics dashboard. So then we'll go through the Q&A, and that's the agenda. So then let's go to the business background. So suppose you take a example of a retail e-commerce business. So for the retail e-commerce business, you have multiple channel where you are selling your products. Suppose you have a Shopify platform where you have a e-commerce portal where you directly sell the product to the customer, and also you are present inside Meesho or in Amazon or in Flipkart. So you have multiple channels and multiple data feeds are coming directly to you. So you don't have the problem of data or storing of data because all the platforms are already storing and managing your data. But your data are scattered in very different places. So for the sales data. And for the inventory, suppose you are using Zoho inventory to track all the inventory and what are the products that are inside your warehouse, and what you need to fill the warehouse. And for the marketing, suppose you are using Google AdSense, so that you can get the click and many different things. Also, suppose you are using Amazon's ready to built-in ad tools, that is also you can track. So after the order fulfillment, you can track you can get the data from many different sources. And customer behavior, obviously, you get customer feedback whenever they are buying from any of your platform. So that is the main business background, which I'm going to start when on basis on which business I'm going to create the dashboard and reports. So the problem is you have multiple data sources, like I said. So you have data inside your Shopify app, you have the data inside your Amazon, you have the data inside your Flipkart platform, and also in the Meesho. So you don't have any single data source where you are storing all your data, but it is scattered. So and also you might have tried many different sources to create many different platform and sources to create the reports, but you are not able to get very meaningful deep insight from the data. So that is the problem. So how can we solve that? So uh, the main thing is you need a actionable dashboard. So actionable dashboard will give you the very current and accurate data. It will highlight your all the problems where your business is lacking, where you should focus on to keep improving your business. And we'll offer how to drill down inside any business problem. Then we'll guide how to take the decision, and we'll provide also from the dashboard itself. We can provide the alerts also. So alerts in the sense, suppose you have suppose you have one product, your inventory goes very low inside your warehouse. We need to keep the alert to the procurement team so that they can also buy from the vendor, and they can store the declining item inside your warehouse. So then next, Zoho Analytics overview. So I think most of you have heard about what is Power BI, what is Tableau. Uh, similar to the Power BI and Tableau, Zoho also provides the analytics platform, and that is called Zoho Analytics. So what I can say is what is the best feature of Zoho Analytics is you can connect multiple data sources. Multiple in the sense you can directly upload the data from your local store. You can directly pull the data from your Amazon or your Google AdSense database, or your Flipkart or Meesho, whatever it is. Also, you can suppose you are using the Zoho inventory. from the Zoho inventory inside the Zoho Analytics. So that is how what is the best thing Zoho provides. And then you can drag and drop, and you can drag what are the columns you need, and you can drag that into very specific spaces, and you can create the dashboard by yourself. It does not, for basic dashboard, it does not need many deep knowledge of coding on anything. So you can build it by yourself also. And also Zoho has the AI Insight feature. So Zoho currently provide the GI Insight. So GI is Zoho's proprietary LLM, large language model. And using the GI, you can extract very meaningful insight from your dashboard and your database also. So data blending, suppose you have multiple data sources, and from the multiple data sources, you are taking the data. But for creating one dashboard, you need multiple data sources from multiple table. So for that, data blending is also possible inside Zoho Analytics. So that is one of the cool features. Most of the non-serious platform don't provide that much level of flexibility and feature. So that is one good thing. So next is automate the alert. Suppose your inventory goes down, you need to send the alert to the inventory management guy. So the inventory manager, you have to send the alert. You can do that inside the Zoho Analytics itself. So embedding dashboard, so you can create multiple reports and create after doing aggregation of multiple reports, you can create embedded dashboard. And for row level permission, suppose you want to show some report to some business manager, but you don't want to show the business people, the subordinate guy should not get the access to the any report. So on that row level also, you can restrict the access and you can give the access. So, like I said, suppose you are using Shopify, you're taking the data from Shopify, you are collecting the data from Zoho inventory, you are collecting the information. Suppose you are doing the lead tracking and lead monitoring and deal tracking and all of this inside Zoho CRM or any other CRM. So you can track that data also. Google Analytics for Google AdSense, Meta and Google Ads, and Excel budget file also. So suppose you are creating a target budget, target sheet, where you are giving the target like we need this many amounts of revenue, we need this many amounts of thing to be done in this year. You can add the data manually. So you can, suppose you have a Excel file, you can add that Excel file inside the Zoho Analytics. So for data cleaning, for data preparation, I think most of you know that for creating any good dashboard or report, we need the data. We need the good data. But in real world, we all know that the data is not at all good always. I'm keeping I'm focusing on the always part because sometimes we don't, sometimes somebody may not filled out any specific form, any specific column or any specific row. So on that case, so data cleaning becomes a very important thing, because without having the good data source, without having the very good data level of without having the data, clean data, we cannot create very good report. And without creating very good report, we cannot create the dashboard also. So data cleaning becomes very important. Zoho, by default, Zoho does provide some data cleaning tools so that you can directly use the Zoho's built-in features, analytics features to clean your data. And blending, I already told you, you want to take multiple columns from multiple tables, you can do the blending inside Zoho Analytics. Formula field, suppose you want to highlight something. If suppose below 75% of something, you want to show them as a red in the red color or red column, so that we all, so that the those who are watching or seeing the dashboard, they also get to know this is the red zone. We have to focus on these points so that we can create our business in very impactful way. So formula fields helps you to do that. So KPIs, we all know what is KPIs. So you can select the KPIs. So for sales, inventory, customer marketing KPI. You can already prefix the KPI inside Zoho's coding. So inside the Zoho Analytics, we have some coding features where you can write the code in SQL and you can pre-build the KPI beforehand so that whenever something is going below the KPI marks, it automatically gets notified or it automatically get pushed to the higher management. So that is the KPI. So executive summary. So suppose from the databases, we have multiple databases, we have created the multiple reports, but we need to show very exact details of some details. Suppose you want to show what is the total sales. We want to aggregate the number from the each and every sales order, and we need to extract the amount. And after extracting the amount, we want to show what is the total sales amount so that we can get to know what is the this month sale, what is this total overall year sales, what is today's sale. So based on that, you can take very many actions. Similar for the products also. Suppose you have 20 products, but out of 20 products, only 3 products are working well. How can you get to know that? So if you have very actionable and very agile Zoho Analytics dashboard, you can we can based on the sales number, you can categorize what is the top 3 products which are selling or what is the top 5 products which are selling in my business. So profit funnel also you can calculate the profit and all. So and also suppose you give the target to the sales people, but they achieve you give the target of 100x 100 rupees, but they only achieve 95 or 98 rupees. So you want to show the difference, so that can also be done through Zoho Analytics. So next is what is the breakdown. Suppose you are providing your e-commerce website is providing services to these many states. Suppose you are providing you are delivering your product into Kolkata, you are providing your delivery product to Chennai, whatever it is, you are suppose giving the delivering it to America or Europe. So depending on the region, you can also showcase them from which country or which region or which category we are getting the most amount of sale, and where we are lagging in terms of region and category. So inventory insight, this is also similar thing. So based on the inventory data, you can create many different dashboard and reports so that whenever a stocks get finished or there is many overstock, you get to know that. So low stock or dead stock turnover ratio, everything you can calculate inside Zoho Analytics. So the last thing is GI Insight. So we all know Zoho provides a very useful tools slash AI called Zia. So Zia is a NLP slash large language model platform where you can ask question and you can get insight inside your Zoho Analytics. Access control, I already told you, based on the role level or based on the many different criteria of your organization, you can give them the role level access and role level filters also. So now we'll be going through the live demo intro. So this is the juicy part because now you will get to know how to create any Zoho Analytics dashboard or anything like that. So I'll show my screen and I'll take you through the dashboard. I hope it is visible now. So let's go to the data section. I already imported some of the dummy data. So here we have the customer data. You can go to the customer. This is the customer ID name. Similar to this, you may have many different extra columns also. There is no limitation for Zoho Analytics to hold to say that we can only handle 10,000 or 20,000 or 30,000 amount of total number of rows. So you can add as many rows or as many columns as you want. So Zoho can handle everything. So we have some data already. So this is customer data, this is inventory data. What else do you have? So we have marketing campaign. Suppose you ran the campaign inside many different channels, and after running the channels, you want running in multiple channels. You want to know where we get the best ROI, what is the click rate part, what is the conversion ratio and revenue and etc. Then we have the product. So you are selling the blue t-shirts, running shoes, whatever you were selling. So accordingly, you can get to know what is the price, what is the cost, how much you are getting, what is the number of unit we are selling. So these are the things you can get to know. And then sales order. So you are collecting many different data. So many different data sources, you are collecting the data of your sales order. So then you will have not only one sales order, you will have multiple sales order. Suppose you are getting the information from Amazon or Flipkart or your own Shopify platform. So you can aggregate all of this inside the sales order, and after aggregating all of this, you can get to you can create the big dashboard or big report that also you can also get to know. Now, let's create some reports. So for creating report, you have to go through any selected or any specific database. Suppose you are selecting the marketing campaign database. We are inside the database. So now you have to click on the create new. So if you create on the create new, then you will have multiple options here. So ask Zia is for asking Zia what is the inside. I already told you that Zia is a very powerful tool. So what do we have here now? So this is the query table. What is query table? So query table is nothing but SQL query table. So you using the SQL built-in tools, you can pull or you can apply many different logic inside multiple or any selective database. So these are the options. So we can create the chart view, and you can create any pivot view also. Summary view is also possible, and tabular view. So for now, we'll create a chart view to get to know what is going on inside our marketing campaign. Let's create a chart view. We want to know what is the channel and what is going on, what is in terms of revenue we are getting. Click on generate. So this much revenue we are getting from the Google. So if you want to add anything else, the click also you can add that. And if you go to the here, you can add the y-axis corresponding values also, so that you can also get to know where you are lagging and from where you are getting the leads and deals and all. We'll add many different things also. Here you can see you are spending this much amount. You are spending 20,000 on Google Ads and you are getting 75,000 as revenue. And this is the total clicks, 5,000 total clicks. And this is the what it is total conversion. Only out of 5,000 clicks, you are getting the conversion of 150. So from here, you can add a thing. Suppose from 150 conversion, you are getting 75,000 of revenue. So I want to add a formula column here. what is the per click revenue. You want to do that. What do we have here? We have the revenue divided by conversions. Click on to generate the view. So per click, you are getting 500 rupees of revenue. So from the Facebook ad also, and for the Google ad also, you are getting 500. But on Instagram, your total amount of per click revenue is very less compared to the Google ads. So these many insights you can generate and you can take from the this report. We'll save that. We'll rename that as marketing report. Save that. Save that inside the report. Now let's go to the customer. So from this database, you want to know what is the average of age or what is the gender or from which country or which city they are coming from, and also the region. Suppose you are selling all over the India and you want to know from which region you have which customer and how many numbers of customers are there and what is their average. So let's build the chart view here. And region here. We have two from east. We have two customer from east. We have one customer from north, one from south, and one from west. Similarly, you can do many different things. Suppose you want to add the age also. So if you go here to the data level, you want to know what is it. So the average age is in the east is 29, west is 25, so south is 32, and north is 40. So similarly, you can add many different things. Suppose you want to know what is there. We'll create another report from here. So 1 second. Let's rename this as customer report. You can save that. We want to create another report from customer. So now we'll create a pivot view. So in pivot view, we are going to arrange by region, then city, then customer name, customer types also. Similarly, you can add many different things and you can create many different uh, types of pivot view also. So now we'll move to the sales order because in sales order table we have many different data and let's see what we can build from there. So let's create a chart view from now from here. So what do we have in the databases? We have the order ID, we have the order date, we have the customer ID, product ID, category, channel region, and quantity, unit price, total amount, order status. So we want to know in which region what is the total amount of sales we are generating. Let's click on here. The average in all the region is 1300 in east, 900 in north, 1200 in south, and west is only 500. Sorry. So similarly, you can build and create many different data, many different data using many different data sources. You can create multiple reports, and after aggregating multiple reports, you can create dashboards also. We'll save that, and this is sales order, and I'll show you how to create dashboard also. This is sales order. I'm going to save it. So now let's create some. This is the new dashboard which we are going to create. So what do we have? We have the sales order, not at the reports. You have sales order, you can drag and drop that. You have the marketing report and you have the customer reports also. And suppose you want to get the information in widget format, you can do that also. We'll create some widget here. This is the label, this is the value. We're going to the sales order, we're getting the total amount sum, it is already picking up. So likewise, you can create a widget also for many different things. You want to create another widget, count the customer ID, total number of Not some. So from five customer, we are generating 5,200 amount of sale. So similarly, you can create many different widget also, which are related to your business scenario. So this is how you can create a dashboard. So we'll save that, we'll keep it as it is, new dashboard. You can save the dashboard. And from the settings, you can do many different changes, and you can export the dashboard, and you can show it or share it with somebody over the mail also. So now we'll go through the Q&A. If you have any question or any doubt, please let me know. I'll tell you what is the answer. So let's see. I don't think we have any question till now. So if you have any questions, please let me know. I can answer you. And if you have any further question which I cannot tell you right away, so you can always contact us at sales@spikra.com. So there you can drop your question. So one of our team member or me will directly contact you, and I'll try to resolve your question or doubt. So thank you very much. So thank you for being so patient throughout the webinar and listening about Zoho Analytics, and I hope you got some value out of the webinar. I think you can create many small reports and small dashboard after watching the webinar. So thank you very much. Thank you for joining, and thank you for your time. So like I say, you can always connect us as sales@speaker.com. I hope we'll meet you soon. Thank you. Bye bye.